Alright, let's go for the last high, the eighth one. Staking, unstaking, and rebalance to wait can be sandwiched. A lot of people found this and raised it. Not bad. Let's find out what's it about. Our ETH derivative can be bought through Uniswap if the deposit contract is not open. While a max slippage variable is set, the price of our ETH on Uniswap is the spot price and is only determined during the transaction opening sandwich opportunity for MEV researchers, as long as the slippage stays below max slippage. This is also true for WST ETH on withdraw and FRX ETH on deposit and withdraw. That goes through a curve pool when unstaking for FRX ETH, while the curve pool has much more liquidity and the assumed price as one-on-one ratio for WST ETH and FRX ETH seem to be using a swap price before applying the slippage. These attacks are less likely to happen, so I will only describe RETH1. The proof of concept, while the current RETH derivative contract uses Uniswap v3 0.05% pool, I'll be using the Uniswap v2 formula. Okay, to make this example simpler. In both cases, sandwiching is possible. Default slippage is set to 1% on RETH contract at deployment. On RETH, on deployment, on the initiate, yeah. Let's take a pool of 10,000 RETH for 10,695 ETH. Same ratio is on the Uniswap v3. User wants to stake 100 ETH, a third of it will be staked into RETH according to a 1/3 weight for each derivative. So bundle, transaction 1, researcher swaps 100 ETH in for 92.63 RETH. New pool balance is that much. Okay, after this. And 10,795, transaction 2, user stake his ETH. The Rocket Pool deposit contract is closed, so the deposit function takes the current spot price of the pool and applies 1% slippage to it to get minimum out. Current ratio is 0.9177, ETH to swap for RE 33,333. So minimum amount that is 30,284 RE. Seems lower than this. Contract swap 33,333 for 30,498 RE is a slippage of 0.061, so below 1%, and receives more than minimum out. New pool balance is that transaction 3. Researchers swap back the 92.63 ETH for around 160.61 ETH. New pool balance that researcher made 0.61 ETH of profit. Could be more as we only applied a 0.61 slippage, but we can go as far as 1% in the current audit contract. Uniswap v3 pool could be even worse as researcher with a lot of liquidity could be able to drain one side. Liquidity is very concentrated. Add liquidity in a tight range, execute the stake, and then remove liquidity and swap back. Yeah, okay. I remember reading somewhere that that's like when you depend on a third party for some operations or for some, any kind of logic, it's worth to look very, very closely because you don't know what's on the other side. So the recommended mitigation steps, the RF price should be determined using swap price and users should be able to input minimum out in the stake and rebalance to wait function. Interesting. Okay, so that means because it's max slippage, it's hard coded. So that will help me investigate further when I will see somewhere else that the maximum slippage it's set by the owner. I will remember that there might be an issue there, depending of course on the features. But yeah. Okay, so that's all the highs